Clark has yet to take a shot. There's the first one in Minnesota, and this time she was stuffed by Howard. Hall spots up, and 7 for 7. They're up by 7.
More athletic and brings more length.
Allen.
2 minutes remaining in the quarter.
Here's Dantes. Just waited. And that's in league history, and this is Clark off glass. State Farm. Our crew will look at Caitlin Clark's first half. And we got almost
Lindsay
Clark
Allen
gets a break. Lindsay Allen in for Hartley for Connect this time. So many games crammed in.
Are you ready for one of the most intense matchups of the 2025 WNBA season? Because what went down on July 15th between the Indiana Fever and the Connecticut Sun was nothing short of electric. From buzzer beaters to clutch plays, this game had everything a basketball fan could ask for. Two playoff contending teams went head-to-head in a battle filled with heart, hustle, and high stakes. Whether you're rooting for Caitlin Clark and the Fever or backing the experienced Connecticut Sun, this full-game highlight breakdown will walk you through every major moment. Let's dive right into the action-packed night that had fans on the edge of their seats. Coming into this matchup, both teams had something to prove. The Indiana Fever, led by rookie sensation Caitlin Clark, were riding a wave of momentum after back-to-back wins and were starting to gel as a unit. On the other side, the Connecticut Sun, one of the most consistent teams this season, came into the game with a strong record and a reputation for shutting teams down defensively. This wasn't just any regular season game, it had playoff implications written all over it. The crowd was buzzing, the energy was high, and the stakes couldn't have been higher. All eyes were on how Clark would perform against the Sun's elite defense, and whether Connecticut's veteran core could maintain their dominance against Indiana's young, hungry squad. The game tipped off with immediate intensity as both teams came out aggressive, setting a fast pace right from the opening possession. Caitlin Clark wasted no time making her presence felt, draining a deep three just seconds into the quarter, sending a message that she was ready for the spotlight. The Fever looked sharp offensively, moving the ball well and creating open looks, but the Sun answered with poise. Alyssa Thomas established herself early with strong drives to the basket and quick dishes to her teammates, keeping Connecticut right in step. Defense was tight on both ends, with neither team giving up easy points. By the end of the quarter, the score remained close, with the Fever holding a slight edge thanks to Clark's early shooting and a couple of key stops from their backcourt. The tone was set. It was going to be a hard-fought battle. The second quarter picked up right where the first left off, with both teams refusing to back down. The Connecticut Sun began to find their rhythm offensively, going on a mini-run fueled by Dawanna Borner's mid-range accuracy and some sharp ball movement that kept Indiana's defense scrambling. The Fever, however, responded with grit. Kelsey Mitchell stepped up with back-to-back jumpers, and Annalisa Smith added key rebounds that helped Indiana stay competitive on the boards. The quarter saw multiple lead changes, and the intensity on the floor started to escalate with each possession. Both benches contributed valuable minutes, and the crowd was fully engaged as the tension rose. As halftime approached, it was clear that neither team was willing to give an inch, setting up a nail-biting second half. At the halftime buzzer, the scoreboard told the story of a tightly contested game, Indiana Fever leading 42-39 in a battle that felt more like a playoff game than a mid-season clash. Caitlin Clark led all scorers with 14 points, including 3 triples, while Alyssa Thomas had quietly racked up 8 points, 6 rebounds, and 4 assists, doing a bit of everything. For the Sun's shooting percentages were nearly even, with both teams hovering around 45%, but it was Indiana's slight edge in second chance points and fast break execution that gave them the lead. Turnovers were low on both sides, a sign of disciplined play, but foul trouble was beginning to creep in for Connecticut's front court. As the teams headed to the locker rooms, adjustments were on everyone's mind, and fans could feel that the best was still yet to come. The third quarter opened with renewed urgency, and it was the Connecticut Sun who struck first. They came out of the locker room with a clear plan, tighten the defense and push the tempo. Alyssa Thomas continued to lead by example, orchestrating the offense with smart passing and powering her way into the paint for tough buckets. The Sun went on an 8-2 run early in the quarter, reclaiming the lead and putting Indiana on their heels. But the Fever didn't fold. Caitlin Clark responded with a quick pull-up three to halt the momentum, followed by a smooth transition layup from Kelsey Mitchell. Both teams traded baskets for most of the quarter, with the physicality increasing on every possession. Defensive pressure intensified, especially on Clark, who faced double teams but still found ways to create shots. As the quarter closed, the Sun held a narrow lead, setting the stage for a dramatic final stretch. With just 10 minutes left and the score nearly tied, the fourth quarter became a showcase of heart, hustle, and high-pressure basketball. Both teams locked in defensively, forcing tough shots and battling for every rebound. Connecticut struck first with a corner three from Borna, but Indiana came roaring back, fueled by Caitlin Clark's fearless drives to the basket and her sharp court vision. The tension reached its peak in the final 3 minutes, when the game saw 3 lead changes in under a minute. Every possession felt like it could decide the outcome. With just over a minute to go, Clark hit a step-back jumper to tie the game, but Alyssa Thomas answered on the very next play with a tough-and-one finish. In the final seconds, Indiana had a chance to force overtime, but a heavily contested three rimmed out, sealing a nail-biting win for the Connecticut Sun. It was a clutch-filled finish worthy of a playoff classic. When the final buzzer sounded, the Connecticut Sun emerged victorious with a hard-fought 89-85 win over the Indiana Fever. It was a game defined by grit, execution, and star performances on both sides. Alyssa Thomas was the engine for Connecticut, finishing with 18 points, 9 rebounds, and 7 assists, just shy of a triple-double, while Dawana Borna added 16 crucial points, including 2 momentum-shifting threes. For Indiana, Caitlin Clark delivered yet another strong performance, ending the night with 24 points, 5 assists, and 3 steals, showing poise under pressure despite facing tight defense all night. Kelsey Mitchell chipped in with 17 points, and Annalisa Smith held her own in the paint. Statistically, the game was almost dead even in shooting percentage, rebounds, and assists, but the Suns' ability to execute in the final possessions made all the difference. It was a statement win for Connecticut and a learning moment for Indiana's rising stars. What a game! From start to finish, this matchup delivered everything fans could hope for: big-time shots, high-pressure moments, and standout performances from some of the WNBA's brightest stars. The Connecticut Sun showed why they remain one of the league's toughest teams, while the Indiana Fever proved they're not far behind, with a young core that continues to impress and grow. If this is a preview of a potential playoff battle, we're in for a thrilling postseason. Let us know in the comments, who was your player of the game? Was it Alyssa Thomas's all-around dominance or Caitlin Clark's fearless scoring? Don't forget to like this video, subscribe for more WNBA highlights, and turn on notifications so you never miss a moment from this unforgettable season. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.